Hello, everybody, and welcome to our Royal Rumble prediction show of the IWC Radio podcast with... There we are. It's been a while. With Chuck's, Beans, and Will, everybody's here. How you guys doing?
Hello. Oh.
We should really add that to the show.
Who
didn't do it?
I haven't done it.
Well, you have a good excuse.
I'm really sad. I've got a glass of milk. I've got a bit of heartburn and I haven't got any Gaviscon or anything, so the only thing that works is milk.
Nothing wrong with that.
Great insight into my life.
Supposedly that helps you sleep better.
I'll let you know.
Milk?
Yeah.
I've gone all.
Oh, like warm
angle.
milk.
Yeah.
And yet cheese is supposed to give you nightmares.
I've never heard of that.
No?
Really? I've never heard of that.
Have you not?
I've never heard of
You
that.
say cheese, then?
That can't just be a me thing.
No. I've
I've
always
been
been. You can't eat cheese before
Give
you
you
go to bed
nightmares.
because it'll give you nightmares.
Yeah,
I've
it's
always
not
heard
true.
that.
I eat a lot of cheese and sleep a lot. And luckily I don't get that many nightmares.
Not that you remember.
Not that I remember, that's true.
Because we have, what is it, something like 12 dreams a night on average, but we only remember one or two if they stand out. So
Yeah.
Maybe this you're still dreaming now. This is your nightmare.
you
Oh,
are in the
God.
Matrix.
That's so deep, man. That's
Should have taken the red pill.
Your worst nightmare is that you host a wrestling podcast.
You're living it.
I mean, if I was a successful person, this might be a nightmare. You're right.
Oh, thanks.
Like I could wake up and then be, I don't know, loaded and doing all right, and think, oh my God, that was what would have happened if I didn't apply myself for 30 years. end up just doing a wrestling podcast to no listeners and scraping by,
I don't know. I think you're being rather harsh on all of us.
I feel suitably depressed. What about you, lad?
For what
I'm
it's,
going to say, I feel like I'm in the bloody nightmare now.
I think you're right. Yeah.
For what it's
I've
worth.
had too much cheese.
we've got 304 subscribers, Chucks. Come on, it's not nobody.
Okay, I'm actually.
That's gone up. It was
Quite happy with
303
that.
last week.
Yeah, well, come on. You gotta give us a little bit of credit here.
Yeah.
How the hell did we get 300 subscribers?
I
Don't know.
I mean, I'll take it. Somebody's listening. To it.
Yeah, no, that's awesome.
I'd like to think it's the quality content we offer, but I know that's bullshit.
Maybe it's
Yeah,
me saying like, comment, subscribe lately.
Maybe.
That seems to help.
Apparently it does. Also, it helps if we put one word in all caps in the show description thing there, in the title. So if you we've got WWE and live in caps, so that might do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't work for WWE though, does it?
I don't know, how many views do they get? Only 20 million on the.
A few
Yeah,
million.
only. Only.
getting
Yeah,
there.
but you know when you said about not applying yourself?
They definitely don't apply themselves, that's true.
No.
And actually, Mustafa Ali would probably quite like to be me right now, because I'm not employed by WWE.
Yeah.
What's
he's
happened
probably
with him?
He
He
wants
wants
out.
to leave, and they won't let him.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. So he's in wrestling WWE prison.
Yeah. He's living the nightmare.
Hell in a cell.
Yeah.
But he's an independent contractor,
He is.
so how can they?
So there shouldn't be a problem.
No. If only there was some kind of union that these people could go to.
Yeah, there was a sign
Yeah.
on AEW that was like, you should unionize. I was like, yeah, they should. I agree. That way, Ali can get out of his contract since he's an independent contractor and all that.
They've been threatening this union for years, haven't they? And doesn't actually never seems to come of it.
No.
I don't think a lot of those. Well, maybe some of the newer guys probably do, but I think a lot of the old school think they can do without it. So because they have gone that long without it, so
It's just the way it is.
maybe as we get further into time and these guys aren't around anymore, then maybe there'll be more of a desire to do it. I don't know. They just got very deep all of a sudden, haven't they?
Employment law and employment ethics. Yeah. We have the. Oh no, I was going to say the word. Then I can't say that word. A premium live event tonight.
We do.
There
I didn't
you
know
go.
anything about.
There you
And
go.
if there was
One of-
ever an event that I would say is WWE's premium event to me, it's the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
And
How can they
I can't believe that I'm on the day of the Royal Rumble. One, I didn't know it were happening. And two, I'm actually not looking forward to it.
Wow.
Are
I
you?
am looking forward to it. Now, I mean, I wasn't. Don't get me wrong. Now we're on the day that I am. I always like the Rumble. Rumble's one of my favourite events.
Yeah, it's
Well,
always fun.
there was always that thing, and I think that was that small pinch of hope. I've said it numerous times on the show when you were hoping
Kurt Angle
CM
might
Punk
actually
was going to come out. You know,
Shawn
Daniel
Michaels.
Bryan's going to win it. Shawn Michaels will turn up. Now, none of this can happen. And if it does, I'm sorry, Shawn, don't. I'll probably do all right, but I can't be doing with that head.
But what about Gunther?
Oh, Jesus
Yeah, we haven't talked
Christ.
about Gunther yet.
Yeah, we took a couple weeks off, and yeah, this wild.
He's still
This-
Gunther?
Yeah.
He's still
He's still-
Gunther, yeah.
Oh my God! So they didn't even read the room.
Well, they did. They
kind
dropped
of,
the
they didn't-
surname.
Yeah, they didn't go with the full name, did they? So
They had trademarked the name, and then I guess between the trademark going through and the actual show, they worked it out, or read Twitter or something. So he announced himself as Gunther, no last name. So he had his last name taken away from him before he even had a last name.
yeah.
That's record time.
Also, what's the guy that did the Cena's rap album? What's he got to do with this?
That trademark.
You said they got the trademark. I thought he was. Sorry, bad joke.
Not that trademark. Not that trademark.
No, well, apparently he might be in the Rumble tonight.
They're the trademark. Oh, that trademark.
The only fucking surprise you're gonna get.
Hey, we've got. What did we work out? We've got 5, haven't we? 5 unknown.
Oh God, they're not going to be anyone good at it.
Should we get into it? Should we get into the prediction?
I suppose we should, yeah.
All right, here we go.
Oh,
That was an amazing segue.
Thank you. Gotta keep the show rolling here.
all right. Let's get straight into it. We don't have a pre-show match yet.
Have we not? That's a bit strange, isn't it?
No. Still haven't announced anything. So I can't do that one. We'll have to just go straight into the main show with, 5 out of the 6 matches are all WrestleMania main event focused. So let's start with the one that isn't. We've got a mixed tag match. The married
Beginning of the
couples.
road to WrestleMania.
It is.
Right.
Good point.
There's going to be
We're
a sign
now-
to point at and everything.
God. Yeah, there is. They're going to have some sign pointing.
When to sign pointing season, everyone.
Jesus.
Yeah, we are on the on-ramp to the road to WrestleMania. We're in our tour bus or whatever, live as we do the show. We're streaming from a mobile studio on the road to WrestleMania. There will be no roadblocks, hopefully. But the road does run through Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. So it's a scenic route.
I was going to describe potholes, and I wondered whether that might have been the same thing.
And also, it's not Riyadh, it's Jeddah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, the beautiful city of Jeddah.
Beautiful city of Jeddah, yeah.
Oh, well, that makes all the difference.
You know, we've probably got one Saudi listener going, London, Manchester, makes all the difference. You know?
Yeah, true.
Which actually,
And, yeah,
I've been
it
to
is
both, and
not
they
right.
are basically the same.
Excuse me.
They'd be right.
Do not compare Manchester to London.
It's a little easier to get around Manchester, I'll give you that.
And friendlier.
Friendlier in that you're not just ignored the whole time.
And not everyone thinks that they're above you.
Yeah, the North does have that going for it.
Yeah, thank you.
I've
I've
never actually been
I've
to
settled
London
my
so far.
argument. I'm happy with that now.
Yeah, you might be onto something there.
It goes in stages though, because right now Beans is defending the North in general. Then we can break it down and we'll go Liverpool and Manchester, and then it'll be Liverpool defending against Manchester. But then we'll both team up against London.
Yeah. Well,
You've definitely got better football up there.
an enemy of my enemy.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was trying to say.
In this case, it's another enemy, right?
Yeah.
There's enough hate to go around, I think.
Sodom all.
Alright, so which match do we
One
start
day we'll have
first?
some. So Bristol will have a sports team that actually gets us into these conversations. Till then, we'll just be the nation's farmers. That's it. Farmers and pirates now as well. And slave traders, which are great. Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah. I mean, if there's one place you want to hang your hat.
It's, yeah, historic slave trade.
Which match are we starting first?
I love Smoot just constantly trying to keep us on track.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start with the married couples. We have Beth Phoenix and Edge Phoenix, I guess, against The Miz and Maurice Miz.
Maurice. I guess that is technically true.
Yeah.
She took
Or
his
as they
last name.
referred to it on Raw, the It couple against the Grit couple.
Oh, gee.
Yeah, I'm not using that.
I'm not using
Yeah,
that
I'm
either.
And then followed up by whichever way you look at it, it's shit.
Hey,
Yeah, I'm going with Edge and Edge and Beth here.
and with the edges.
Copeland.
The Copelands, yeah, alright.
Let's go with the Copelands.
That's like a sitcom.
It does!
Yeah, I'm going with Edge and Beth as well.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, me for.
Okay, that's a clean sweep. Okay, I kind of want to change things up here. I'm gonna throw this over to you guys for whether you want to do it or not. Usually we go match by match, one at a time, and we all predict. Because all of these matches have the same kind of outcomes, we're all looking forward to WrestleMania and trying to kind of work backwards. I kind of think we should maybe do the title matches and the Rumble all together as like a lump sum prediction.
You have
What
somewhere to
the
be?
bloody hell are you on about?
Yeah.
What I'm saying, like, mainly for the men actually more than the women. But when you predict your Rumble winner, you're thinking about what match is going to be at WrestleMania, right? It's not just, I don't know, Edge is going to win this one and Seth Rollins is going to win this other one. we're thinking the title winner and the Rumble winner are going to have a match at WrestleMania. So kind
Not
of all-
necessarily.
This
No?
is true. Well, there's Saudi Arabia.
No, anything can happen in Saudi Arabia.
That's right.
Won't follow up with the Vince McMahon line, and it normally does.
No, I just thought we could all work through our whole little kind of predictions on a bigger scale, but no, it's fine.
So basically, you're asking us to predict the Rumble and WrestleMania.
Well, the title match and the Rumble match.
I think I know what you mean.
You think you're not?
I've got to
It's
be
sort of
honest.
part of the same
I think
title
I'm
picture.
not. I think I'm not sure what you're on about.
How can you not? Right. For example, let's say Reigns wins the Universal title match, and Drew McIntyre wins the Rumble. They are having the match at WrestleMania. So the prediction for one kind of is related.
You
to
then
the
got to
winner of
predict
other
the
one.
winner, yeah.
You're kind of predicting the WrestleMania main event all at once, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Okay.
It's too far out. Somebody could come down with, COVID or something, and
The beard.
yeah.
That's true, and it did happen was it last year or 2 years ago? It was last year with
The previous pay-per-view.
pulled out. And the previous pay. But the plans would still be the same.
Wow.
So what they do tonight would still be with that in mind, even if they do have to.
Well, I'm sorry, but you cannot predict what the plans are going to be changed to in 15
Exactly.
minutes within. And so, what chance have we?
So you're saying this whole game that we've been playing for 8 years is actually
The
just
plans
a waste
between
of
now
time?
and then.
Has it really been 8 years? Holy fuck.
I think it might even be 9 now. I think
What
it'll be
is-
9 this year.
Jesus.
I have a
Sure, yeah.
feeling we started around
Huh?
August 2013.
Oh my god.
Prediction.
Hold on, you're telling me that this is all predetermined and
This isn't exactly on the up and up.
we're predicting a fixed sport? What the hell are we doing?
Next should be telling me you can bet one. All right. We'll stick to the old-fashioned way. I thought it would be fun to kind of throw out some ideas, brainstorm a little, but that's fine. It's all
I
right.
could do that verbally.
Good. That's what I was hoping for. Verbally brainstorm for me then. The winner of the Raw Women's Championship match. Is Doudrop gonna beat Becky Lynch?
No.
No. Good. Thought that might be
I know I'm 8 down, but like, good lord.
a very short brainstorming session.
I'm
Yeah.
big match Bex or whatever.
Yeah.
I love Becky at this stage.
Yeah, Becky, gotta be.
Yeah, okay. Everyone for Becky then. Right, so we know then that Becky Lynch will be Raw Women's Champion, probably going into WrestleMania. There's no SmackDown Women's title match, but is it still Charlotte?
Yeah, she's in the Rumble, isn't she? So,
She's in the Rumble as the champion.
yeah, she said it's not for the belt, but she said she wants to win it so she can pick her own opponents for Mania.
Yeah.
She should just pick Becky. Okay, that's cool. I like that. First
Well,
time
there
we've
is a
done
bit of
that.
a rumour going
It
around
tells
who
you
that
that
might
they've
be.
got a
There
very
is.
little female talent.
Yeah,
Well,
right.
this is just expanding on that. There's a rumour that who that might be. Someone
Okay,
coming back.
so let's do that. There's a few coming back. The women's Rumble match. Keep in mind, champions Becky and Charlotte. We have. Oh wow, that's a list of 23 people. Rhea Ripley, Nikki the superhero, Dana Brooke, Carmella, Zelina, Queen of Zelina, no one meaner than Tamina, Shotzi, not Blackheart, Natalia, Aaliyah, Naomi, Shayna Baszler, Charlotte, the champion, both Bellas, and Lita, all Hall of Famers. And then returning Michelle McCool, Kelly, and Summer Rae. How does Michelle McCool get into this match every year?
How's she
Mickie
not win it?
James.
She always looks like the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mickie James has been donated from Impact Wrestling. Bianca Belair and Liv Morgan, Sasha Banks, and Sonya Deville is back, having left WWE that time.
Well, she's been around for.
She's been around. She's now wrestling again. And then 7 unknowns. So, is anyone going to pick?
Names going around. Don't know if we're going to address those rumours.
What is this? Wrestling Rumors Radio?
Yeah.
Ugh. We'd ever do that.
How dare you? I've got some news on that front actually. I'll tell you off air.
Oh, I hate when people do that. I quite like it when it's me. I listen to a show and it's like, I've got a scoop, but I can't tell you.
So apparently, some of the names being bandied around online. Paige is apparently one.
Really? With her name?
She's been cleared apparently fairly recently. And she's going to be in the match. I don't know if it's a full return or not, but apparently she's going to be in the match at least.
I can't believe she's been under contract this whole time.
Well, that was it. They were saying that the contract was up in June this year. But if she's been cleared, then maybe they're going to extend that. I don't know.
Convenient timing, isn't it, for it to get cleared?
Yeah. And the other big name, who is apparently coming back for a while at least anyway, is a certain Ronda Rousey. Yeah, she's pretty much been confirmed. She's apparently backstage right now, according to some reports. And she's gonna be going on to Mania. If you believe the internet, anyway.
I always believe everything I see on the
I do. Everything's totally true as well.
Yeah.
Also, that picture. Yeah, that was the other breaking news story I was just gonna bring up. 2 things about that picture. Obviously, it's Bad Bunny.
You say obviously. I was trying to work out who it was.
The point I was gonna make about the picture is that the story is that it's Bad Bunny. Everyone's just completely ignoring the fact that the Undertaker's stood there. Why is Bad Bunny the headline?
Why not?
Yeah.
I can't see Taker being involved in anything. He's obviously only there from Michelle. But
he has lost some of his kind of presence, hasn't he?
I suppose.
He's just a guy now.
Yeah. And a live guy.
It's just a sound effect. He's a bell will take. Sorry, so back to the women's match.
I'm taking Ronda Rousey.
I was
So no one else is allowed.
Oh, right, okay.
Part of me.
That's all it is.
Part of me wants to pick Summer Rae because she said something. She kind of went off on Twitter because one of the ring announcers said future legend Summer Rae or WWE legend Summer Rae, and everybody was like complaining about it on Twitter. And she said, "You know, what will always be my favorite: balding middle-aged men who would never have the slightest chance with me being pressed over something about me. Like, sir, thank you for the laughter. I know I'm doing it right when you get big mad."
So what was said? She was a future legend.
Yeah, one of the ring announcers for, I think it was for SmackDown, either said future legend or like a WWE legend or something like that.
Right.
And people went after her on Twitter for it.
So, but why does she have to add the bit that they would never have a chance with her? Well, that wasn't being implied.
And then she goes on and
balding,
says,
middle-aged, all right, yeah, guilty as charged. But like, I'm not trying to imply that I would have a chance with Summer Rae.
yeah. And I was like, and she goes on and says, like, why be so concerned with me? You should be concerned with what preventative shampoo to use. Let the girlies be girlies doing legendary things, and you go tend to your mother who was calling you upstairs for dinner.
No, I wish.
Wow.
I show up on TV for 20.
Wish my mum made me dinner.
I show up on TV for
Wish my
20
own.
for 20 seconds. 20 seconds, sir. After being gone for 5 years, and you want to stay in my mentions arguing with strangers on why I'm not a legend. That is legendary. You are actually mad. Not like wrestling Twitter mad, but mad. And the raffle
God.
and nails there.
She was having a bad day, weren't she? Or a good
maybe.
day, I
I'm
don't know.
thinking, like, there is definitely someone here who is the big man, but
And then
I'm
saying,
not sure it's the bald guy.
and saying, I strike again by simply showing up. Your faves could never. One day, when you do find a wife, hopefully she will look past how pathetic it was to be a grown-ass man tweeting about a woman being less than what she thinks she is. Good day, sir. Stay pressed. It gets me over. Hashtag legendary. And I just simply said,
Wow.
as a balding guy who's turning 35 in February, I hope you eliminate Natty in the Rumble. I also have no quarrels with you being classified as a legend. And then she replied quickly as well, saying, we stand a bald king with good taste. Thank you, sir. Carry on with your evening, and I hope you have a blessed week.
Oh, so she's your favourite now.
I kind of have to pick her.
It sounds a little bit like you might actually have a chance with her.
Yeah.
I think that's what she's saying.
No,
Yeah.
that's not what she's saying. Oh my god. So I saw that, I was like, wow.
I mean, fair play to her.
Yeah, maybe she was having a rough day, I don't know.
I mean, I get what she's saying, but yeah, I don't know. It just seems like,
An overreaction.
A little bit.
yeah, it just seems like
I mean,
some
she is
someone
also
pushed the
dabbling.
button.
She is also dabbling in the crypto market, so maybe the volatile
Oh, it has
market.
been. It's been a
Yeah.
bad couple of months.
You say it's an overreaction, but I think the overreaction was the fans. Getting
Yeah.
a bit.
Well, yeah, I was going to say. I mean, she can't control what they say, can she?
Well, yeah.
So yeah,
think
she
the-
shouldn't be getting any crap on it from it. But
I think the same show, Eric Bischoff was getting quite a lot of aggressive tweets just because he was in a backstage bit on SmackDown as well.
how bloody dare he?
Exactly. It's like some people need to just chill out.
Yeah,
Rumble that guy, just stop ruining the industry.
Yeah.
I saw and heard the clip, and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. It's not something I would go after somebody on Twitter for and dispute.
Well, exactly.
And plus, I mean, Summer had to like sell for a dead fish, if you remember, during the Rusev Lana feud and all that.
Oh, wow.
Like,
It's amazing how much you can forget about wrestling when you try.
Yeah. If anything, she belongs in the Hall of Fame for putting that storyline over. At least I think so. Anywho.
Oh, I remember there's another one of the rumored names returns as Oksana.
Really?
Yeah, apparently she's in the area.
I can't wait for all the innuendo.
Well,
Yeah.
she's been hiding.
I just
Oksana?
can't
Yeah.
think about that stupid wedding they did with Goldust on NXT.
Which one's Oksana now?
The Russian one.
The Lithuanian one.
Yeah.
The
Lithuanian.
like powerlifter.
Oh, yeah,
she was
sorry. Yeah,
really good
yeah.
looking. And hung out with Teddy Long for a while.
Yeah.
And asked him
Yeah,
things
I
like, do you need a
remember,
hand
yeah,
with your
when he-
job?
Yeah, didn't she give him an heart attack?
I think That might have been Crystal, but yeah.
Oh, is it Crystal?
The best heart attack in wrestling history.
Yeah.
Better than Bret Hart and Jim ever did.
She married Goldust on NXT. Back when NXT was shit.
But it was much better than the NXT we've got now.
Well,
She married Goldust for the green card.
Yeah. The whole thing was just shit on by Michael Cole as it was happening.
Weird how like you just totally forget about.
Does that ring a bell, Beans?
Yeah, no.
I mean that series of NXT was amazing just for the.
It was. It's so good.
Michael Cole reaction.
Whatever happened to Tony Dawson?
Who?
What happened to him? The other guy on the screen, Will.
Oh.
On your Skype screen.
Didn't realise there was a guy there.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, he's not looking at the screen. The guy.
So, Tony does that. There you go. That's.
Yeah.
Will the Teddy Long and Alexander storyline ever go anywhere? I hope not. They should just do that same thing every week.
And she was with Cesaro. I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, she debuted Cesaro.
That's
She
right.
found
That's right.
She found him in a coffee shop.
In a coffee shop.
Playing rugby.
Playing
He was a rugby player, apparently.
He was?
That was his first gimmick. That's why he had those weird sweatbands on his thighs. Well, that's
They were
off
me
track.
just
Is
thinking
anyone...
that they stopped his quads from screaming and splitting open every time he did a ridiculous physical feat.
No, every week Michael Cole would say he's a rugby player. You know, he wears those things to wipe the sweat off his hands to get better grip. You know, every time you.
I remember him saying every week that he bloody slept on the hard floor.
What?
Yeah, Cesaro sleeps on the floor. He doesn't have a bed. It helps with his posture and all that crap he was going on about. It's just like, shut the fuck.
Back during the time when the commentators are obsessed with what wrestlers don't have in their houses.
Yeah. He doesn't even
Daniel
own a
Bryan
TV
didn't
set.
have a TV. What a nerd! He
What
doesn't
a
have a
nerd.
TV.
Anyway.
Anyway, Aksana for the Rumble. Anyone?
Are you picking Oksana, Chucks?
No, I'm picking Ronda.
I didn't know anything about Ronda, but yeah, that makes sense for a big match at Mania. So I think you're on to something there. You just ruined possibly what the main surprise that I probably could have had from the evening, but there we go.
Do you picking Ronda as well, Beans, or?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to shake it with them. I'm going to go with Charlotte.
Yeah, I like that idea.
I like that idea too. I'm picking the Legend Summer Rae. So.
You're actually going with some.
Yeah, why not?
He's been guilted into it.
I'm already 8 points behind. It doesn't matter.
I think we should do it where if Summer Rae does win it, that Smoot's points should just be brought level with the leader.
I'd be down with that. Yeah.
I'd be quite happy. I'd be quite happy to put. That's how confident I feel.
All right.
I don't know why that would be a thing. That's like the Bound for Glory series where it just didn't matter in the end.
Yeah.
Well, it was a show where you used to hang a belt on a bloody thing on top of a ladder. And then you could take it off again because you've just won it.
Yeah. The rules were established in advance. We all knew what we were getting into with the King of the Mountain match.
It's true.
You can't change the rules in the middle, like the Bound for Glory series, where you start off a tournament where everyone wrestles everyone one time. Then at the end, we see who wins the most. And then afterwards, you say, actually, we're having a tables match with only 4 of the guys. And then the winner gets 10 points. That's not fair. That's what you're trying to do with the prediction game.
That sounds like good TV.
Goddamn, pal.
It wasn't.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't.
Really,
I was
really
there.
wasn't.
I was there. It was not good TV.
You were there. You were in the tournament.
You were with Mike today in that camper van doing commentary. Were you?
It's
Legendary.
true. You were Taz.
Where at the end of Bound for Glory, he was obviously holding up some traffic and about to get in some fight with someone.
The Legend Samurai. There you go.
Yeah.
She is under a Legends deal. So
Put her in the Hall of Fame. Fuck it. I mean, just do it. I have no problems with it.
you're a huge Samurai fan now.
It's not even that. It's just the outcry is like, so be it. Like, who gives a shit?
You have one interaction on Twitter with the former diva, and now you're obsessed with her. That's so sad. I can't believe anyone would do that.
It's not even that. It's just... Look, there's a lot of people in the WWE Hall of Fame that should go in, and there's a lot also that, arguably shouldn't be in there. I wouldn't mind
Well,
it.
like former
including president.
Yeah, like certain former president, yeah.
Like Jack Tunney, yeah, former president.
It would be cool to have like a fan vote, to like add like.
Oh
somebody...
God, that's dangerous.
Yeah.
But they're never going to do a fan vote. Chris Benoit going in to do a fan vote.
Don't leave it an open ballot. Don't leave it as an open ballot. But like, throw some names out there, and then maybe leave it up to democracy or something. Either way,
Melina should be in.
yeah.
We know that.
Eventually, she'll be in there for sure.
Yeah, she definitely should be. She's a true legend.
Democracy? Is that really?
Yeah, you don't
Not
have
really.
that over there.
We do.
Oh, you do? Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah. I'm not sure it's your strong point over there.
It's not. With all the voter suppression going on, it's not.
Oh man.
Sorry, I got a bit political, didn't I?
That's alright. It's okay.
Searching for
This is what happens when you talk about Samurai.
Okay. Let's move over to the men's side then. We've got. Which title match do we go to first? They're both kind of big deals. Universal SmackDown side. Roman Reigns defending against Seth freaking Rollins, which is his actual name.
Oh yeah.
Universal title. The Usos are barred from ringside. And Rollins is still a Raw guy, so if he wins, he takes the belt back over to Raw, I guess.
Yeah.
Shows
He
how
did
thin the
actually-
roster is on the SmackDown side.
He did say something. I think it was last week. He said something. He was gonna take the belt back to Raw and make it red again.
Mm.
Just exchange the belts. It's already canon. God, they're making this overly complicated.
I don't think they were in any danger though, because I don't think that's going to happen, to be honest.
But it's already complicated. If he did win it, he would then have to swap it with Brock Lesnar, who is a free agent anyway, so he can be on each show. So you can't just say you are now the SmackDown champion when he is also a Raw superstar. It's a real quandary.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, you know
I
who else?
don't know what they're going to do.
You know who else might be a potential surprise and is also a legend in his own right?
You're going to ruin another surprise for me.
Possibly, I don't know. I'm possibly making this up, but
It's,
Go on, then.
I was just going to say, do you want a drum roll?
no, I was gonna say Fandango because he recently,
Fandango.
he recently said on Twitter that Summer Rae is a legend. Like, who am I to argue?
Oh my God, you're really going all in on this, aren't you?
Who am I to argue with Fandango?
Is she paying you?
If she wasn't in crypto, so no.
you should take it. Now's a good time to get into crypto. It's only going to go up.
Buy the dips.
I mean, it might go down a bit first, but it will go up.
By the dip.
Summer Rae fan club.
By the dip. Why dip?
Summer Rae fan club. Smootin' Fandango.
Good party.
Anyway, here's all the participants that have been announced.
Yes. We're not there yet, though.
Oh, sorry.
We're Reigns and Rollins first.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. I'm jumping ahead. Okay,
You are jumping right ahead. That's
all
going to be
over
our
the
main
place.
event, but finishing with that one.
gotcha.
Reigns for me.
Reigns for you. Okay.
Think maybe one of these participants, if not both, show up in the Rumble, much like Charlotte.
Wait, who's that?
The Universal Championship match. Do you think one or either guy?
Ah, yeah. We'll get there. We're not there. Oh, we're really eager to get to the Rumble prediction. Let's
We're on a time
calm it down.
crunch. Sorry.
Then give me your prediction. Is it going to be Roman Reigns or Seth freaking Rollins?
It has to be Reigns, right? It's got to be. Hold on.
The big leaky dog, the head of the.
Yep. You know it's coming here. You know it's coming.
We're running low on time here.
I know. I'm going with Roman Reigns,
I'm
though.
going Reigns 1000.
You're also going Reigns. Okay, well that's everyone. We're all predicting Reigns. Seth Rollins has no chance in hell. Now we have WWE's answer to the latest Spider-Man film, with all the Spider-Man getting together. Brock
Spoilers.
Lesnar. Oh, you haven't heard that bit.
Spoilers.
Okay, here's your spoiler, Beans.
No,
It's really
do not
good, and
say
you'll like it.
I don't know, because I've avoided the news like the plague. Well,
Spider-Man's in it.
yeah.
Spider-Man is
Yeah, but-
definitely in it. That's one thing I can say about that film. It is not lacking a Spider-Man.
Okay.
That would be
Spider-Man or Spider-Man?
yes.
Okay.
They could they do a Marvel film at this point that doesn't feature the title character? Imagine
like,
doing like Thor, and then there's just no Thor in it. Probably still be really good.
You're on a bit shaky ground here. Seeing as you've got a film called Black Panther.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
fair point.
Which, the Black Panther is in the new one, but yeah, it's a slight change.
I should probably come up with a bit of a confession here. I've never actually seen a Marvel film.
Oh my god.
Wow, that's a lot.
Tell a lie. Actually, the last one that's really a Marvel film. The first Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire.
Oh, for God's
Yeah,
sake.
that's
That's
gone
not a
back
Marvel
away now.
film.
No.
It's a Sony film.
That was the
It
last
was
one
Marvel,
I saw.
wasn't it?
Yeah, it's
not-
approved
it's not
by
MCU.
Marvel, but it's not part of the MCU.
Yeah. Anyway, your spoiler is that it's good and you'll like it.
Okay. Anyway, back to the Rumble.
Back to the
What do I do?
I was the film review of the week.
Before we completely get off of films that don't have the lead character in it, I watched while I was down with the Rona, I watched the new Bond, and I
Yeah.
won't spoil that. Have you guys
Yes.
seen the?
Yeah.
Well, we all know that it's his last one. I'll say that.
Yeah.
This is it. This is it for Daniel Craig. And then at the end, after the credits and that, it says Bond will return.
Yeah.
Like how?
Oh,
Well,
you know how.
Is he not going to return?
Well, I mean, that's a pretty decisive finale there.
Yeah,
but
it's gonna be
it's
interesting to
not.
see what they do.
It's not the same. It just means it'll be another person.
Well, it won't be
It
James
just
Bond.
means
will it?
it'll be a new. It'll just be another era. It'll be a
Another
clean
parallel universe. This is
Yeah.
the Bond multiverse, is it?
spoilers.
New Bond film opening with Doctor Strange just opening portals and stuff to other worlds.
A For what it's worth.
All right.
It's going to be interesting to see what they do with the next film.
For what it's worth, I
Man.
picked. It's got to be the COVID slaying, arm peacocking, head of the table, and Paul Heyman dumping, Hyundai driving Roman Reigns.
Do you know what? That's the only reason why you got away with all that talk, because he was right.
Thank you.
You missed out Needle Mover.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
the needle mover.
It's just new
I'm
one.
out of space.
No excuse.
Hold on.
All right.
Well, you set him a challenge now.
Oh,
We have for the WWE Championship here, Big BL versus Big BL.
Oh, not this again.
What?
Not this again.
Big BL is the champion going in.
Oh, God, right. Oh, is it? Are they
Yeah.
actually having a match?
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, cool. Brock wins.
Oh, okay.
Do you not know this was happening?
No?
Thank you for actually saying who it is and not just like Chuck saying, "Oh, it's BL." BL's gonna
It will be BL.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry, I know that you're going to have another 10-minute argument now about him not being able to decide.
I don't see a problem.
Lesnar for me.
Lesnar for you too. Oh wow.
Can't put the belt on Lesnar how they did and then just take it off him again before Mania.
But he wasn't supposed to get it.
That's true. He wasn't.
Oh, that's true.
Unless he was, but it was the other one. I don't know. But,
Bobby Lesnar.
either way, this wasn't the plan. But Bobby Lesnar.
Big Bobby.
Unless Reigns costs it in.
No, I'll go with the. I mean, they wanted to do Lesnar Reigns. Why not just do that at WrestleMania?
Oh, yeah, but you've got to have
Well,
a reason to get there.
They may do that, but if they've both got titles, then how do you?
Champion
how'd you
versus
make that
champion, winner take all.
And then what does the Rumble winner do?
Make it a triple threat like they typically do.
Could be. So have you got Lesnar for this one?
I really want
Big Bob
Lashley.
Lash.
I really want Big Bob Lash to get it, but it's Brock Lesnar, so I mean,
Yes. That's the thing. Yeah, Lesnar for me too. Which means there is only one left. We know 25 men's Rumble entrants, and wow, it looks like they're all from Raw.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah, both Street Profits, both Mysterios, Austin Theory, Damian Priest, AJ Styles, and Omos, Big E, who is listed as Raw here, but he's apparently moved to SmackDown again now. Kevin Owens, Randy Orton, and Riddle, Chad Gable and Otis, Ziggler, and Rude, all from Raw.
Yeah,
We have-
Beans, look how much red there is on the Wikipedia.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, Chucks.
It's true. There's a lot of red there.
Yeah.
Sheamus, Happy Corbin, and Madcap Moss. Sami Zayn and Kofi Kingston. Xavier Woods is out with an injury, so he's not involved. Nakamura and Rick Boogs and Rick O'Shea, all from SmackDown. And then the living legend himself, Johnny. For some reason.
Oh, God, I forgot he's in it.
Yeah. And Wee Man was slammed through a table by Big BL.
Which BL?
Yes. At a restaurant, not a wrestling table. This is an actual table.
Yeah.
Oh. Did he agree to it?
There's not much
Doesn't
you
get
can do.
much
to be
choice,
honest.
suppose, really.
Yeah. He didn't have much of a say in the matter.
Okay.
So there's
Have we
five.
got any rumours or surprises that we know of?
CM Punk.
Will not be there.
Yeah, is Cody Rhodes going to be there?
Goldberg.
Real quick,
Goldberg could
it's here's the sign, by the way.
Oh,
Hoist it
okay.
up.
Oh, it's going up.
Via Sarah Schreiber. I'm actually disappointed it's not actually 3. Well, maybe it is a little bit 3D. It's hard to tell from this angle.
I think it is. There's another photo I saw of it on the floor.
Yeah, this little part right here.
When it was on the
Yeah.
floor, was there a load of people stood around pointing at it?
Well, this is it. There wasn't, and the guy who took the photo really missed an opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah, Smith, if you can throw that up.
Oops, sorry.
Don't know, that was
Like
taken before, man.
Ah,
They tweeted sign pointing season is here. They couldn't write out the full word season.
no.
What a long word. Got a lot of characters. Oh, there it is.
See, that guy should be pointing at it.
Yeah, it's hard to tell from this angle because it's head on. There you go. I'll see if I can find anything from that. But he should be pointing at it. You're right. You're absolutely right.
Idiot.
I don't like fun.
Absolute tool.
But this video isn't showing much of anything.
No, not much, not really.
Have a look again at that picture of it, of the sign there, and 'cause this is your gripe every year, right? That there's something wrong with the WrestleMania logo. Have a look at the Mania part of the thing. It looks like the letters are all the wrong. They're like squished up in kind of the wrong.
They haven't
So, like-
redone it this year, bro.
So the M looks wider. The A and the N look like really skinny.
Yeah, it looks like when you start
Like,
writing
he
on
is
something
white.
and you're running out of page room
Yeah.
and you're
Yeah,
like, oh
right.
crap, gotta fit it in.
Like
Yeah,
you
all
could have
this-
squished that M up and given the A a bit more. But the other one as well.
I love how Smoot goes all Jamie Redknapp with like the arrow.
Uh-huh.
You're talking about this part right here with this. With
That
this
whole
doofus,
part, yeah. It looks wrong.
I think you're right. I think it has something to do with how the arc here is bending the word, and
Sure.
it's just scrunching all of this over here for some reason. Also, I have no idea who that is, Bean, but thank you.
Well, yeah.
It doesn't really do that on the online one. If you look at that website,
Okay.
the official one doesn't really seem to do it as much.
But they just put it on the marquee sign because, you know.
Yeah, it's not
Is there a slight angle in that actual one with the guy stood in front of it? Because it doesn't look like he's actually straight on, and that might give a slight effect.
I just the vertical of the N is skinnier than the I.
You're talking about
Right? It's
this
right
part
next
right
to the
here?
I. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, this
It
one
should
looks
be
like
the
it's a
same as the
little
eye.
bit heavier, the
Right.
eye, than the last part of the end. I see what you're saying, yeah.
I want the lines to be the same thickness. That's all I ask
Yeah.
for.
And then you have this over
Anyway.
here, and everything, as you pointed out, says looks all right.
A little bit better.
Yeah.
I like that they're using a picture of Roman Reigns from his good guy days.
Oh, he's a
with
good
the
guy.
Shield
The Shield days. Yeah.
Oh.
still wearing
His
the
little
jacket.
vest. And...
Mm.
They have Charlotte as a peacock over here. I mean,
Well, she's always a peacock.
everything looks fine. Same with
Becky
the
looks
Becky.
like she's gonna fall out of it.
So the question remains: who will be pointing at that sign?
Anyone and
Very
everyone.
good question.
everyone that comes into the Rumble's gonna like punch someone and then point to it, going, "Yeah, I'm gonna go there."
Okay, fair point. Yeah, there will be a lot of pointing. Who will be pointing at it at the end when the fireworks go off?
Johnny Knoxville.
Johnny
No, you
Write that
dare
down so
write that.
official.
in there.
Knoxville. There you go. It's in there. It's in there.
I really don't know, to be honest.
Okay. I really
Dolph Ziggler's in this.
don't know.
Dolph Ziggler is in this, as is Bobby
it?
Roode.
Yeah.
Is this like his, like, I don't know, 20th Royal Rumble?
It's getting close, yeah.
Something like that. AJ looks weird, by the way, on this poster. Just like
Yeah, it looks like he's been seriously touched up.
Yeah. Like some sort of AI generated tool.
Also, look at the size of Bobby Roode's head to AJ Styles' head.
Hold on.
Proportions are slightly wrong.
He does have a big head, though.
Oh, you're talking about Bobby Roode right there, and then yeah, AJ. Just looking. Yeah, AJ just looks
AJ
really.
Styles, he looks like he's sucking on a really sour sweet. Why is there a helicopter in the archway?
Right there. I
Well,
don't
it looks
know.
like everywhere. I don't know. It kind of makes it look like it's a war zone, as in like them buildings behind are actually on fire rather than
Yeah.
glistening.
Well, I mean, it's what it's
I
called.
thought it looks like a disaster zone.
It's called the Royal Rumble, Beans. That's why. This is going to be on DVD.
Okay.
This is going to be on DVD at some point, and it's going to be a straight to DVD movie. It'll probably last
Oh,
about
right.
3 hours.
See, the main star's that guy called Inspector Clouseau over there with his mustache.
Yeah, this guy up here. You're right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
well, actually, he's a far better candidate than the one I was looking at, but never mind.
Did you Photoshop those sunglasses onto Johnny Knoxville? It looks like the Deal
No.
With It sunglasses from the meme.
Those are.
No, I didn't touch anything on this photo.
I want them to like slowly lower down onto his face.
Who's the guy behind Otis?
Behind Otis. Oh, that's A Theory.
There's no one behind Otis.
A Theory, right there.
Looks like Christian with a different hair on.
Christian from like 20 years ago, maybe.
Guy at top right, Nakamura's mate, looks like a porn star.
Yeah.
Looks like he's doing a Freddie Mercury impression then.
Randy Orton looks like a porn star.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
That's Rick Boogs.
He's got to get rid of that.
Do you know what? If you didn't actually know any of these people, and this was the first time of watching the show, you would look at this lineup, and who would you think would be the main guy?
I'm not sure I know who the main guy is right now.
No.
Yeah, which one's the
There's
pitcher and which one's the catcher?
Gable. He's got a belt. He's centre. He looks like the champ of it.
Yeah, I suppose.
Kinda.
Yeah.
And why
controls,
does Damian Priest look like he's
he
been
con-
squashed?
Chad Gable controls the St. Louis Archway here. Did you know? And speaking of porn stashes, look at this one right here.
Yep.
You
Yeah.
can find 80% of the guys on that picture have been squashed mercilessly.
Yeah, but Damian Priest looks like he's been squashed. Like,
By like a
what do
foot.
they call it when they make you look thin?
Vertically
Crushed
challenged.
in with
Or horizontally
right.
challenged.
Horizontally challenged.
Yeah. Anyway, who you picking?
It's like Ricky Starks.
Absolutely.
Out of all them, none of them.
But you can predict an
All right.
outsider. There are 5 unknowns.
Nobody.
Honestly, I look at that lineup and I just can't imagine making any of them win apart from potentially Big E.
There you go. Nobody.
Yeah, Biggie.
What about Shanky?
Rey Mysterio since he's on the front of the.
Has Veer showed up yet? I've heard
No.
Veer is coming for about 5 months.
Yeah.
Just that.
If we
You
still
know, on your window here where it says predictions that you're doing, Smooth. I've just noticed that the file name says 2021 Fastlane.
Oh, that's because it's got one of the. It's highlighting one of the things, or it might be one of the. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. That really fucked me up. That really fucked me up. If we still have sound bites, that would definitely be one of them. Just we'll chime in. What about Shanky? Oh my god.
Yeah, Veer actually is. Yeah, you're right. He's been coming for about 6 months, I think.
Yeah.
I reckon he's probably one of the 5. I think he's going to show up tonight. On a disappointing reveal. He'd be number 30.
Oh, yeah, watch it be. Yeah, for real.
And is there actually anyone that could potentially be a fairly decent surprise?
The Dwayne Rock Johnson.
Do I need to ask the question again?
Blue Tista.
I would love it if Blue Tista came out.
John Cena.
I have a soft spot for Blue Tista.
I can't see that.
John Cena dressed as the Peacemaker.
Jesus Christ.
Does anyone see that film?
Part of the
Honest
series,
to
he's
God,
done really well.
I bet you any money Vince has had that conversation with him begging
Probably
him.
has.
Come on, John. I love you.
Apparently the series is doing really well. But,
I've not watched the series, but he is
Oh.
quite the film.
I haven't seen the film, to be honest with you.
Yeah, he is funny.
So I'm on to betting then. We've got Brock Lesnar 11-8. Really? Brock Lesnar's your favourite apparently.
Well, that's a spoiler. I was going to go for Brock Lesnar.
Sorry.
Look,
Well, there you
I thought
go.
he was going to pull a Charlotte, enter the Rumble, and then challenge champion versus champion.
He challenged Charlotte then. That's a bit of a...
Ooh. Who would
It's
lose
not
that?
a bad shout. Can I make a prediction that it'll be someone that's not on that screen?
I
You
mean,
have to
yeah.
be specific.
Well,
Unless-
I don't know when they're coming out to pick one of them.
You can. I will allow a prediction of
surprise.
which mystery entrant it will be. 1, 2,
The
3,
last
4, or
one.
5.
Okay.
Mystery entrant number 5. I will let you do that.
Right, I'll go with that. Mystery entrant number 5 will win the Royal Rumble. Bet you any money it's going to be someone like Santino Marella.
Hey, former Miss WrestleMania. You never know.
I'm just going to say he'll come out as that as well.
I'll one up you better. Since I'm 8 points behind, I'm not gonna fucking come back. I'll just say entrant number 30.
No. I don't know if we can allow. Yeah.
What's that be, Les?
Can we allow that?
Mystery entrant number 5 and an entrant 30 could be the same person.
They're both unknown. We don't have a sheet that tells us like who's coming out. It's a surprise.
That's the point.
It's just as much a surprise as a surprise entrant.
I thought you were going to say like mystery entrant number 4 or 3 or something.
Yeah.
I'll go with
We're
number 30.
predicting.
Well, I'm not bothered. You can go with
Entrance,
30.
not-
It don't bother me.
Who's the bald one on the panel? Idiot.
Sam Roberts.
That's cool.
No, he's so not bald.
He's bald. Well,
He's bald
Sam
now.
Roberts.
He's bald now.
No, Sam Roberts
Is
is
he?
the one.
Oh, there's also
Yeah,
there's
Scott.
also Peter
He's the one that
Rosenberg.
looks like Garfunkel.
No.
Sam Roberts is also
Although
bald.
Sam
But yeah.
Roberts' hairline's receding very much, but he's still going to
Nice.
look like Chris Clown.
he's definitely bald now. I'm looking at him.
Oh God, is he on the screen?
Yeah. He's just with a straight face said that Tom Brady's going to be in the Royal Rumble.
Oh, God, what a fucking moron.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Chuck, who you picking?
Lesnar.
You going with Lesnar?
Lesnar?
I'm going Lesnar, and it's entrant 30. I'm not sure about it. Although I think we did for the Casino Battle Royal allow the Joker to be. I think so, right?
I'm going to say,
Well,
technically,
I'll go with it.
Will, are you going with Shanky?
I want him. I don't know who to go for you. It's a tough one this year because there's no obvious winner, is there?
No.
I mean, there is Madcap Moss.
Well, like I said, there's no obvious winner, is there?
is he going to come out with a big bandage on his nose?
Why? That was his nose.
Wasn't he the one that got stood on by Ricochet?
No, that was
No, that's
Rich Holland.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Sheamus's new mate.
Oh, these
I was
jobbers.
going to say something, I forgot what we were going to say. You lost my train of thought.
I
Sorry.
do apologise.
It was Shanky. Or as I hear a boner sound effect in the background. God.
I mean, in theory, Omar should win, shouldn't he? You know, because he's the big guy. And...
Oh God!
Can't eliminate
Because
these
that
guys.
prediction has worked so well.
Well, exactly.
I almost want to go with almost because he already won a battle royal.
Oh.
But maybe if he's entering number 30.
Yeah, the planet shut down WWE the day after WrestleMania.
Bobby Lashley.
Ooh.
Ooh. Big B.
Now that actually would be.
You should have said BL, and then I could have said. Technically, all four of these predictions could be right.
Cool.
Mystery entrant number 5 could come out at number 30, and it's BL.
The big Bob Lash treatment there.
And it could be Brock Lesnar.
Well, there you
right.
go.
We're all right.
Well, they're the same person, so it doesn't matter which one wins.
I mean,
Big Bob Lash.
he could be one of the mystery opponents once he loses to Lesnar. And then
Yeah.
inserts himself at WrestleMania. Yeah, that could work, actually. Huh. And he could be number 30.
Cool.
And mystery entrant number 5, as Bean just pointed out. Yeah, this could be really good. See, if I would say this, Chucks, if you allow me to do entrant number 30, I'll let you do BL.
I would like to interject in this.
Now, I'll stick with Lesnar,
All right.
and I think because I'm pretty sure I got away with just predicting the Joker in one of the.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Again, we don't know. We don't have an advanced knowledge of the list, so it's just as valid as mystery entrant, whoever.
But it's so unlikely to be, anything from 3 up to about 25. Like you can always pick from like one of the sweet spots, right?
It's unlikely it could be Lesnar or Lashley.
No, it's very likely to be one of those because they're main eventers.
Well, officially they're not in the match, are they, at the minute?
Still, I think it's more likely to be Lesnar or Lashley
Well,
than Matt
yeah.
Riddle.
Which one's the most winning entrant number? It was like 27, right?
27.
Well, I didn't pick 20. It's 30.
Probably is 30 now. Yeah, that's true. They've done a load of 30s recently.
Yeah. And they're usually
No,
a letdown.
number 30 and number 1 have produced the same amount of winners.
No, I'm pretty.
Did that change on the last one?
Unless they did another one recently, I think they might have, didn't they?
Have they done a numbers video this year? Because Daniel Bryan's got the record, hasn't he, right now? Did they mention him?
They probably won't mention it.
27 still has 4 winners. 1 and 30 both on 3. So a number 1 won it last year.
Yeah, Edge won it last year, didn't he?
Yeah. And then women's. No, there's not enough rumbles for it to be anything really. So all right, number 30. I'll allow it. It's kind of bullshit.
It's not bullshit. It is not bullshit. It's as valid as mystery entrant.
No, because he's picking one mystery. He's not just saying like a mystery entrant. He's not betting on the field. He's betting on like just one.
Yeah.
It's that guy. Whenever he comes out, it'll be that guy.
Yeah. Who could be number 30?
Although, entry number 5 can't be any number before 5. So that's also kind of bullshit.
That is how numbers generally work.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't think. I didn't think of that. I just.
But Beans is picking off the field because he said nobody looks like a winner.
It's not random, right? Because this is the point. You pick a guy, and then your guy could be an unfavorable entry number.
Yeah, I already pointed that out. I'm 8 points behind.
And Beans is going for the mystery guy with the best number.
Who also could be a stinker.
It's true.
But he's still got the best.
But what about Shanky?
What about
It's gonna come out number 5, and I'm gonna cry.
Oh my god.
I think it's going to be Veer.
Maybe?
Maybe they both reform.
Veer and Shanky
Will
take
can
up on
cope with that.
Veer and Shanky back together again.
I can't believe they ruined those guys. Especially when one of them's a former baseball player and you can't come up with anything decent for him.
Isn't there's a bit of a weird story about him? Isn't that film about him?
Yeah, Disney film.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why have they not made use of that fact?
Your guess is good as mine. Anyway. Alright. Anything else to add before we get out of here? Because we're about 15 minutes away from the show, I believe. So.
No, let's wrap it up.
Alrighty, well in that case, we'll see you hopefully next week, which next week is not only Super Sunday, but also my birthday on the 12th, so...
Oh!
Yeah, I'm
What
turning
a way to
35.
spend your birthday to argue about why you should still get your point when Chucks won't want to give it you.
Hang on the 12th. The 12th is 2 weeks away.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I meant 2
so
weeks away.
we'll do the arguing next week. We won't ruin your birthday with that.
Oh, good. Good.
I love how it's already been preempted.
I mean, it might spill over a little bit. It might come up again. I can't promise we won't ruin your birthday.
Oh, great, thanks. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy the Rumble. Hopefully it won't be a stinker, and I have my expectations low, so.
Yeah,
hopefully...
I mean it's one of them things, isn't it? It's still the Rumble, and
yeah, your mystery entrant number 5 could be Johnny Knoxville.
oh,
no, he's not mystery.
Oh right,
Could be
that's right. Yeah, it could be Steve-O or something. Then.
I've got to check my list to find out who the mystery entrants are, because I don't know half the bloody roster anymore. You're gonna go, oh, this guy, and you'd be like, no.
Why does this guy have a porn stash?
No, if it's a guy with a porn stash, I've seen quite a few of them on the poster, so I'll assume they're part of the roster.
Gotcha.
I think it's gotta be better than last year, just because we've got a crowd back, haven't we? It's the first Rumble with a crowd back since.
Oh yeah, it was the previous one was in the Thunderdome, right?
The Thunderdome.
No. Yeah.
It was. Edge won the Thunderdome.
Oh God, yeah. Yeah, that'd be good. I totally forgot. I thought that we had a Rumble with a crowd.
We haven't had a Rumble with a crowd for 2 years.
Oh no, well, that'll be interesting. Hopefully the crowd will make.
It's a big place as well. It's a big stadium.
It'd be nice to hear him count down. Yeah, and hear him go the noise, the buzzer.
Yeah, I thought it was fun.
All right, we'll see you next week with the results and everything. And until then, have a great one. We'll see you then.